What's up, wine hunters? It's David. Today, we're going to talk about 5 of our favorite wineries in the Barossa. The Barossa Valley is Australia's most famous wine region, known worldwide. In fact, outside of Australia, people usually think of Barossa and Shiraz as synonyms for Australian wine. Now, it is true, in the hands of the right winemaker, what Barossa can do with Shiraz is something quite special. You're talking about big, bold, juicy, out-of-this-world wines that no other region can quite make the same. But it's not just Shiraz that the Barossa does so well. The Barossa also does very well with Grenache. Now, a lot of Australians aren't really familiar with the idea of drinking Grenache as a single varietal, but trust us, when it's good, it's so good. And when you try an Arno Grenache or a Langmeil Grenache, you will regret all the time that you have spent not drinking this varietal. Now, when you go to visit the Barossa, there are 5 wineries that you absolutely must check out. Number 1, Isway. In my opinion, Isway is the coolest winery in the Barossa. Every time I go there, I feel alive and inspired. Wonderful people making amazing wines, and really we're talking about craft, small batch winemaking. Each of these wines has a character and a nuance that is so unique. You know, almost every winery in the Barossa makes 2, 3, 4, in the case of a Peter Lehmann, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Shirazes, but no one coaxes the nuance and the character out of them like Isway. You just can't do what Isway can do with mass production wine, and that's what makes them so special. Really a very cool winery. Langmeil. Langmeil is quintessential Barossa Shiraz. If Barossa means Shiraz, Langmeil means Barossa. It is the epicenter of what Shiraz is all about in the Barossa Valley, and if there is one place that we had to send you to go to experience the quintessential Barossa Shiraz, Langmeil is it. Cannot think of a better Shiraz than this orphan bank right here. Check out Langmeil. Langmeil also does a wonderful Grenache, one of the best ones that we've ever had. So when you go there, try the Shiraz, but also try a couple of Grenaches as well. Schild Estate. Schild Estate is the best value for your money winery in the Barossa Valley. Schild produces a wide array of wines, and amazingly, they are all exceptional. You know, it's really unusual to find a winery that can do more than 1 or 2 varietals, you know, in a truly special way. But somehow, right now, I can think of 4 or 5 different Schild wines I would be so thrilled to be drinking at this moment. They just do, everything they touch is magic. And best of all, almost all the wines they sell are $30 or less. So thank you, Schild. Now, for the last 2 wineries, unfortunately, I don't have bottles in hand, but you need to check them out. So first, Two Hands Wines. Two Hands is doing something unique and special in the Barossa Valley. So Two Hands actually sources their fruit from a few different regions in South Australia. So sure, most of the fruit comes from Barossa, but they also take fruit from the Clare Valley, from McLaren Vale, from Langhorne Creek. And so what that means for you and your experience there is when you go, you're going to get to try a few Barossa Shirazes, but you also get to try Shiraz from some of Australia's most prestigious other wine regions. And when you have that experience side by side, you'll really understand what it is that makes the Barossa Shiraz so special and so unique. And all of Two Hands wines are delicious. We love that place and can't wait to get back. And then lastly, Kleski Wines. Kleski produces all of their wines organically and biodynamically. Now, the first time we heard this, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit off-putting. I thought, oh, another marketing gimmick. But I have to say, Kleski has made us believers in what organic and biodynamic can bring to a wine. These wines are alive and vibrant and joyous. They basically leap out of the bottle. It's as if they're excited to show you all of the flavor profile that they have. Beautiful wines, stunning fruit clarity, juicy, so good. Make sure that you check out Kleski Wines. Now, in closing up for today, I just want to say I genuinely hope that you'll get to the Barossa and try these 5 wineries. I believe that you'll find them inspiring. And that's a wrap for today. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening along.